are searching Google or asking AI for the best neighborhoods for families in St. Augustine, Florida, where should I live in St. Augustine with kids? Or is St. Augustine a good place to live? You are in the right place. Finding the perfect place for your family in St. Augustine can feel overwhelming. The charm, the beaches, the history, the golf carts, the HOAs, and yes, the insurance. It is a lot, and every neighborhood has its own personality. So today, I am going to help take the stress out of your search. We are going to walk through some of the best family-friendly neighborhoods in and around St. Augustine, organized by budget, and talk about what life actually feels like in each one. If we have not met yet, I am Kim Devlin, a realtor here in Northeast Florida. I help families relocate, figure out which neighborhood actually matches their lifestyle, and avoid these no one told us about that surprises. If you are thinking about moving to St. Augustine, Florida, grab your notepad. We are going to break this down by budget so you can see where you might fit. Let us start with the question I hear all the time.
Can my family still move to St. Augustine on a budget and live in a nice, family-friendly neighborhood?
If your budget is under $450,000, the answer is yes. And these are two areas you really want to look at. St. Augustine Shores is a classic choice if you want that true neighborhood feel. It is established, set up for community living, and you do not have to sacrifice amenities to stay in budget. Picture after-school bike rides, kids at the playground, neighbors stopping to say hello, and easy access to the Riverview Club right on the Intracoastal Waterway. There is a community pool where families spend hot summer afternoons. There's a fishing pier where you will spot sunrises and pelicans, tennis and pickleball courts, and walking and biking trails, shaded by big established trees. You actually see people outside using the amenities, which is always a good sign for any neighborhood. One detail I like to share is that the HOA here is known for being practical and family-minded. These are reasonable, and you get access to spaces designed for real-life connection, not just a brochure picture. Schools are nearby, and the vibe is relaxed and welcoming. If you want to live in St. Augustine, Florida without an HOA breathing down your neck, and you still want a family-friendly neighborhood, then St. Augustine South should be on your radar. This is another neighborhood that is in the St. Augustine South area. It is for families who want flexibility. There is no HOA telling you what you can or cannot do. You will find everything from classic Florida ranch homes with large yards to renovated homes on big shaded lots. The area keeps that old Florida character with mature trees and an easygoing, do-your-own-thing atmosphere. It's perfect if you love being outdoors. There are 2 boat ramps that give you easy access to the Matanzas River, and you are just a short drive to parks, downtown, and the beach. Now, if your family has an RV or a boat, or you just appreciate elbow room, St. Augustine South makes that possible. You will also find quiet neighbors out walking, picnicking by the river on a Saturday, and that old school sense of neighbors looking out for one another. And honestly, these types of no HOA communities are a rare find these days. Between the shores and the South, you can still find that classic neighborhood feel at a more approachable price point. If you are in that under $450,000 range, tell me in the comments which sound more like you. Is it the shores for more amenities or the South for more freedom? Now, if your budget is in that $500,000 to $750,000 range and you are coming from a higher cost of living state, you might be looking for the full Florida community experience. Newer homes, pools, water slides, golf carts, trails, and built-in social life for your kids. That is this next group. If you're moving to St. Augustine, Florida, and you want a riverfront community where your kids can make friends on day one, RiverTown might be exactly what you're picturing. RiverTown is a master plan community on the St. Johns River. It's built for families who like to stay busy and connected. Imagine your weekends filled with swimming in the community pools, playing tennis, walking or biking on the trails, and hanging out at riverfront parks. There is a fitness center, a yoga studio, sports field, and a full event calendar. Your kids and you will always find something to do, just steps from your house. The vibe is very active and family focused. Neighbors get to connect weekly at events held within the community, and many people relocating from out of state love communities like this because it makes meeting people a little bit easier. If your dream Florida move includes a lazy river, water slides, trails, all inside your neighborhood, then Shearwater might be your family's happy place. Shearwater is designed around outdoor living and family fun with a resort-style club at the heart of everything. You have lagoon-style pools, a lazy river, a big water slide tower that kids absolutely love, lap pools for swimmers, and a kayak launch that connects to Trout Creek. Trails wind through the community, and you will find parks, playgrounds, and nature views everywhere. The community regularly hosts family events, so think food trucks, holiday gatherings, and kids' adventure camps. If you want built-in neighborhood friendships, outdoor adventures, and a modern home with room for everyone, Shearwater checks those boxes. If you want good schools, quiet streets, and a practical location between Jacksonville and St. Augustine, then World Golf Village is an area name that you should not skip. Do not let the name fool you, though. There is a lot more than just golf here. This area used to be known just for the golf course communities such as King and Bear, but with growth, more communities are located here like Murabella, TrailMark, and other communities not on golf courses, but with close access to the same schools and shopping areas. The World Golf Village area offers several different neighborhoods, communities, pools, sidewalks, and trails. It offers a suburban feel with space for kids to ride bikes and play outside. The big draw here is location. You are positioned between Jacksonville and St. Augustine, which helps if one person works north and another works south. Or if you want the option of both cities and being closer to the beaches in St. Augustine. The schools in this area have solid reputations, and there are plenty of organized sports and clubs nearby, which is a big plus for busy families. If you are trying to decide whether World Golf Village makes sense for your commute and lifestyle, send me a message and I will send you a cheat sheet with commute time, school info, and current price ranges. Now, if you are searching for a newer neighborhood in St. Johns County with a big central lake and family-focused amenities, then Beacon Lake should definitely be on your list. Beacon Lake is all about family connection and outdoor fun. The heart of the community is a large, paddle-friendly lake and an amenity center that feels a little like summer camp. You will find a resort-style pool, a splash park, playgrounds, a fitness center, and plenty of events for both kids and adults. You see a lot of families walking, biking, and actually using the amenities here. People love the family neighborhood feel and the newer homes with modern layouts that really do work from home and busy schedules. The school zones here is another major plus and a big reason it is so popular with relocating families. Plus, you are located further east on 210 in this community, so you're only about 20 minutes to Michael's Beach. If you're thinking about moving to St. Augustine or St. Johns County and you want help matching your lifestyle to the right neighborhood, my contact information is in the description below. Reach out and I will send you a short list of neighborhoods to focus on that meet your criteria, so you are not wasting time in areas that are totally wrong for you. So tell me in the comments, which mid-range spot sounds like the right fit for your family so far? Is it RiverTown, Shearwater, the World Golf Village area? I'd love to hear from you. If you are relocating to St. Augustine and you want new construction, golf cart paths, big amenities, and no CDD fees, then SilverLeaf is one you really want to look at. SilverLeaf is one of St. Johns County's largest master plan communities. It is packed with playgrounds, miles of sidewalks, and cart paths, splash pads, and large amenity centers. It is designed for active families. You will find multiple price points here, from more approachable starter-style homes to larger high-end homes. That makes it easier to move up without leaving the area. The new feeling comes with all of the little details that make life smoother. Newer roads, new shopping coming in, schools, and ongoing plans for more parks and sports facilities as the community grows. Now, this community is going to be building probably over the next 10 years, so there's a lot of opportunity to get in here early. Now, let us talk about the higher end homes, because if your budget is $800,000 and up and you're thinking, if we are moving to St. Augustine, we really want to feel like an upgrade. These are the neighborhoods that usually land at the top of that list. So if you want an upscale St. Augustine neighborhood where you can bike to school, enjoy golf and tennis, and still have a strong family vibe, then Palencia might be your match. Palencia is a standout, established upscale living community with a strong family focus. You get wide sidewalks, scenic boardwalk over the marsh, beautiful parks, golf, tennis, and multiple pools, all inside the community. Families love the almost all-inclusive feeling. You can walk or bike to school, to swim club, or to the neighborhood events. And there are tons of spots for kids to play and parents to connect. This is a gated community. The elementary school is located within this community, and shopping is all right outside of the gate. Home types from nicely upgraded to full on wow. So there is some flexibility within the luxury bracket. If you're moving to St. Johns County and you want the full resort style, water park, always something going on experience, then Nocatee is probably already on your radar. Nocatee is one of the region's most popular master plan communities. It is famous for its big splash parks with slides and zip lines, miles of trails, constant events, and a strong community feeling. If your family wants almost everything you need for fun inside your own zip code, Nocatee does that. There are also gated and luxury sections that add more privacy and prestige while still giving you access to the amenities. Out of all of the master plan communities I mentioned, this one puts you closest to the beach at about 10 to 15 minutes to Michler's in Ponte Vedra Beach. Now, if you're trying to decide whether Nocatee is worth the hype for your family, let me know. Just send me a message and I will send you a reality check with cost, commute info, and things people love and sometimes find surprising. Now, last, but definitely not least, if your idea of luxury is walking to the beach, grabbing coffee by the ocean, and living where every day feels a little like vacation, then St. Augustine Beach is where you should be looking. If luxury to you means sand between your toes and a coastal community, St. Augustine Beach is your match. Here you can walk or bike to the pier, local parks, or your favorite cafe. Larger homes and modern builds offer space for the family, while the beach lifestyle means early morning walks, after school swims, and a weekend that feels like a getaway. You still have easy access to the historic district, but your day-to-day life feels like a true beach town. One thing to mention though, to live close to the beach, luxury price points do not go as far as they do in other communities mentioned. So if you want a 4-bedroom modern home in this location, you're definitely over $1 million. If you'd like to see a comparison with, let's say, Nocatee, give me a call because my contact information is below and I will kind of show you the differences. Now, if you are dreaming of living at St. Augustine Beach, message me and I will send you a breakdown of typical prices, flood considerations, and which streets and pockets families ask me about the most. Now, on top of that, of course, there's Ponte Vedra Beach with sawgrass and all these wonderful gated communities that are pure luxury, beachfront homes as well. But we're going to keep it down a little bit. We're going to kind of try to keep it under $1.5 million, okay? So I won't be getting into those today. So whether your family is searching for affordability, big amenities, new construction, or everyday oceanside living, there is a neighborhood in the St. Augustine area that fits. And trust me, there are a lot more communities to share than the ones I have mentioned. The right neighborhood changes your everyday life. It affects schools, drop-offs, your commute, your weekends, and how easy it is for you and your kids to find community for themselves. That is why when people come to me about moving to St. Augustine, Florida, we start with lifestyle and budget, not just what is on the market today. My team and I help families like yours every day find their perfect spot in St. Johns County. If you want to go deeper, you can download my relocation guide. The link is in the description, or you can just shoot me a message with your wish list, even if you are a year out. Tell me in the comments, what is the #1 non-negotiable for your next neighborhood? Is it schools, commute, yard space, or being close to the beach? If you want more family-focused neighborhood guides for St. Augustine and other St. Johns County neighborhoods, then check out this playlist right here on my channel and hit subscribe so you do not miss the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.